Hello everybody, I have some exciting news. One of our fellow ex-Jehovah's Witnesses has made a figure of Sparlock the Warrior Wizard. And he will be making these available for anybody who would like one. The figure is made out of something called white metal, which is essentially, it's like pewter. It's what role-playing miniatures are usually made out of. So it's heavy, and this is the painted version. You have 3 different purchase options. You can either get it as the plain white metal, or you can get it as the ink-washed version. Ink wash is basically just a black wash to provide some shading and more definition. Both of those are priced at $6.07, which is a fun little inside joke. And the painted version would be $19.14, of course. Now, the thing to know about the paint, there's a couple things you need to know about the painted version. If you're going to get it painted, then there will be a wait list. So if it's something that you want to get right away, you'll want to get it unpainted, and you could paint it yourself, or just leave it unpainted. The advantage to leaving it unpainted is that the paint on here does rub off. It's designed for painting miniatures like this. It's a kind of acrylic, but if you are using it to play with, like if you're going to give it to your kid to play with, there's a good chance that the paint's going to start to rub off. As you might be able to see, some of the paint on the hat on mine has rubbed off just from setting it down on the table, things like that. So if you think you have a paint that would be more resilient and you want to try painting it yourself, that's an option. It would work well as a keychain. As you can see, it has a little loop at the top. I added a jump ring. I'll talk more about that in a second, but it's got a little loop at the top, so it could be used for a keychain. Painted version would probably not be the way to go if you want to make it a keychain. Either get the bare metal or the ink washed. I'd probably go with the ink washed. The ink wash will be resilient, it shouldn't rub off, and like I said, it'll give it some shade and definition. Shipping costs will vary depending on your location, but for anywhere in the continental United States, it'll be an additional $6. So I think it's a great deal for something as unique and special to our community as this little guy here. It's not exactly a toy. It's more of a statue, an ornament, a keychain. You know, you could easily use it as a Christmas ornament. And the reason I added the jump ring is because my intention is to hang it from my rearview mirror. So I bought a leather string, and I will clamp it in place at the top here with the jewelry clamp, or whatever they're called, and have that hanging from my rearview mirror, which I'm pretty excited about. The work on the paint job is beautiful, but again, the one concern is that it is delicate. The paint is, you know, these figures that the paint is designed for are really meant to be for a figure that's going to be stored on the shelf. So again, it's not the best if you're getting it for your kid as a toy. Just be aware that the paint may rub off. Let's see, what else do we have? The person to contact about this, his name is Wayne Rogers, W-A-Y-N-E-R-O-G-E-R-S, Wayne Rogers. He is a member on Facebook. That is his name on Facebook. His PayPal email is snowball99@gmail.com. snowball99@gmail.com. So that's where you'll send your 607 or 1914 plus shipping. And if you are outside of the continental United States, you'll need to ask him what you owe for shipping. I think that's all the information. Oh, the one thing I forgot. He does come with the loop on the top, but you can opt out of that if you want. The default figure comes with the loop, and again functions as an ornament that you can hang on something. If you want to stand him up, and he does stand quite well, then have him leave the loop off. It doesn't change the price at all. Okay, that's all the information I have on our little miniature of Sparlock the Warrior Wizard. I hope you're as excited about it as I am, and I hope that we can flood the XJW community with these little guys. All right, have a great day.